What's up, internet fam? This is Ada. Welcome back to Gypsy in the City TV. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I haven't done a get ready with me video in so long, so this is gonna be like a get ready with me slash first impressions. I have a few new products that I got in the mail and I want to play with, so I figured, you know what, I'm getting ready to go to happy hour in a bit. I might as well just film it, so let's get started. Prime my face with my favorite moisturizer, It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. I really love this moisturizer. If you have dry skin, if you have any type of skin, you will love this moisturizer. It feels very moisturizing, very luxurious. I know every time I use it on my clients when I do makeup, they always ask me what moisturizer I used on them, and it's this one from It Cosmetics. And then I'm just gonna spray a little bit more of this. This is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir, one of my favorites. This is like angel tears in a bottle. When you spray it, it just makes you feel so calm, so relaxed, and then the actual product just makes your skin really firm and just plump, and I'm obsessed. Some of the products that I'm going to be using today are from Becca Cosmetics. They sent me this in the mail and I'm so thankful, I'm so honored. Getting a PR package from them is everything to me. I've been working really hard on my videos, on my Instagram, on all my social media. So whenever new makeup companies that are like very prestigious in the makeup world reach out to me to send me PR packages, it just leaves me speechless, and I'm so thankful and honored. And especially from Becca, because Becca's like the glow authority. Everybody knows Becca as like they are the masters of that beautiful glow. So I'm really excited about this package, and this is their glow glossary. In the package we have the latest product that they just released. It's the First Light Priming Filter. Some of the other products are just regular products that they already have in their line. There's Shimmering Skin Perfector and Opal, which I own and I love. And then we have the cream form. They also sent me like a color corrector for the eyes, which I've heard a lot of amazing things about this. It's their under eye brightening corrector. I'm definitely going to be using this today. This is another priming filter, and then a soft kabuki brush, and then this soft light blurring powder in golden hour. So I'm going to be testing out most of the products in here, but first I'm going to get started with this backlight priming filter. Okay, so it is purple, so this should help with brightening the skin. My skin definitely feels more hydrated. I don't know if you guys can see the hydration. And it's very lightweight, like it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel greasy or anything. And then for foundation, I'm going to be using my Naked Skin foundations in the colors 4.5 and 5.0. 4.5 is very pinky and 5.0 is more nude. I feel like I should be using 5.0 and 5.5 instead of mixing these two together, but I've done this combo before and it kind of works. So also gonna mix this with the Shimmering Skin Perfector just so my skin can have an overall glow. So I'm gonna add like 1 pump of this into my foundations. I swatched it at Sephora before, but I forgot that it's not as liquidy as you think it is. It's a little bit more of a cream. So I'm just gonna mix that all in the back of my hand. And with this foundation, you do have to work fast because it dries very quickly. So I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna start blending. Your arm ever hurt from like pouncing so? Okay, this foundation is like very lightweight. It's kind of like medium coverage, so I do have to layer it a little bit if I need more coverage. And usually where I tend to add more coverage is on my cheeks because I have some blemishes there, some dark spots. So I'm just gonna go back in and add a little bit more to the cheeks. By the way, I know you guys are scoping out my robe right now, wondering where it's from. It's from Amazon. I have a link for it in the bottom bar below. I bought it for myself for Christmas and I'm obsessed. And it's black and it's plush and it is everything. That Skin Perfector is so creamy and beautiful. This has been one of my favorite things to do, to mix like a glowy cream with my foundations, especially my liquid ones. I've just been obsessed. I've been doing it with the Estee Lauder Beam Team. It's also like a liquid illuminator, and oh, my skin just looks so bomb. Now I'm gonna use the cream corrector. I should have used this at the beginning, but I forgot. This is great for under eye circles because the salmon color cancels out those blue undertones and it helps you get rid of those under eye circles, which Latinas are so prone to have. This is nice because it's a corrector, but it's also a brightener, which is always great. Okay, so now I'm gonna use concealer, and the concealer I'm using is the Maybelline Master Conceal in medium. This stuff is amazing. My favorite drugstore concealer, hands down. I mean, there's like none left in this bottle. I'm gonna have to stock up again. When I put on my concealer, I like to bring it to the sides of my nose and down because it's almost like reverse contouring. So if you want to slim down your nose, definitely bring that concealer down the sides and then out. I mean, look how gorgeous that concealer is. If you wanted to buy foundations from the drugstore and extra products for your skin, like concealers and foundations, I highly recommend Maybelline and L'Oreal foundations and concealers. I feel like, in my opinion, they are the best at the drugstore. And then just for highlight, what I like to do is come in with a brighter concealer. This one is from Mary Kay. It's the Perfecting Concealer in Light Beige. And I like to just pop that right here. Just to, you know, add a little bit of light in that area. Just highlighting that under eye area. And you see how I'm not bringing it all the way? Like, I'm just keeping it right there. And then blend it out. And then I'm just gonna put just a little bit right here. And then I'm just gonna use this Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder to set my under eye and my concealer. I don't know if it's for under eye setting. I don't know if it's for baking, but I'm definitely gonna use a little bit of it because it looks like it's very close to my color, and I think it'd be great to set under the eye. So I'm just gonna use a little bit. Like, I'm probably not gonna bake with it or anything, or if I do, I'm not gonna put that much. Just a little tiny bit to set. This is what it looks like. It actually looks a little darker. Okay, whatever. This is all experimenting. It's very soft, I'll tell you that much. It's just melting into my skin. Yeah, it's very, very soft and buttery. Just melts into the skin. I'll probably use this to set my whole face too. Now I'm gonna take the soft kabuki brush. This is what the brush looks like. It's heavy at the bottom, which I like because I feel like these type of brushes just give you like a better grip, and it's very dense, which is great for powders because that means it's gonna allow you to really pack on and press that powder flawlessly into the skin. So I'm just gonna use what was left on the tap, and I'm just gonna swirl it in there, and then do the excess, and then just buff the powder into my skin. I feel like I totally forgot that this is a get ready with me because I'm definitely not chatting enough with you guys, but I really don't know what to talk to y'all about. Oh, on my eyes, I'm using my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I use this in every video, and the color is Enigma. I'm using the Smashbox Cover Shop palette, and this is the Smoky Eye palette. Smashbox sent me a few of these, and I've really been loving them. I've been using the Blaze palette that has more of the warm tones in it, but I used this one the other day, and I really like the colors in it. So I'm kind of going to create a look that I did before, and these are the colors in this palette. So I'm just using that brownie color right here, putting that into my crease. It's just gonna be like a very simple eye look. I'm not even gonna put lashes on or nothing. Okay, so this brown is more on the cool tone, so I'm just gonna add like a warmer brown to warm up that crease. And I'm going to use this bronzer from Laura Geller, one of my faves. So it's just gonna add some warmth to the crease. The purple shade in the palette, which is called Big Night, and it's that purpley shade there, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my crease, my lid. This is actually one of my favorite makeup looks to do when it comes to wearing color on your lids. A lot of people are always so scared to venture out and try eyeshadows that are colorful, and I feel like this is one of the easiest way to do so. You just apply a warm brown shade in the crease, and then you take a color, any color you want really, and you apply it all over the lid. And really that's it. Watch how beautiful this is gonna come out. And I only used like 2 colors on the lid. Well, 3 I guess. Purples and greens look really, really good on brown eyes. I was even tempted to use that green in the palette just because I know it's gonna look so good with my brown eyes, but I will definitely use it some other time. I mean, look how gorgeous that color is. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back in with that blending brush. I've really been digging these eyeshadows. I feel like they're very pigmented, they're very creamy, and this is not sponsored or anything, but I did do like an Instagram video with Smashbox that was sponsored, but obviously like I would never work with a brand if I didn't truly love the products. And honestly, just the opportunity to work with Smashbox was so exciting for me because I truly love their products. I've used them in a lot of my tutorials. I have like a video that I did in the summer that most of the products were Smashbox. I truly love their products. Especially their liquid lipsticks. Like this liquid lipstick, every single time, oh, I might wear this today. Every single time that I wear this lipstick, you guys always ask me what I have on my lips. Always, always, always. And I know many of you have bought this lipstick because you've seen me wear it. It is absolutely gorgeous. One of those universal tones that looks good on every skin tone. It's by Smashbox. It's their always on liquid lipsticks, and this one is called Girl Gang, and I love the name and I love the color. It's absolutely stunning. One of my favorites for sure. Okay, so I'm just blending out those harsh lines. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the brows, and I just put a little bit of this Benefit Browvo conditioning primer. And I've seen a lot of before and afters with this product, and a lot of people say that it does make your eyebrows grow. You can also use it as a primer underneath your products. So shout out to Benefit for sending me this. I don't really have a problem with growing my brow hairs. I mean, they are a little bit sparse in this area, so you know what? I'm gonna start using this overnight to see if I notice a difference in the like beginning of my brows where they're usually sparse. I truly been loving Benefit's brow products that they launched last year. They're awesome, and I kind of found a new way to fill in my brows that I really like. So what I do is I take their Gimme brow in the shade 5. Typically I would never use this dark of a shade. I would probably use a shade number 4 or maybe even shade number 3, because 3 is the shade that I use in the Kabrow and I love. But this is what I had around, so I'm just gonna use this. So I just like to sweep this along my brows, and as you can see, this is like darker than I would normally use. I just brush this through my brows, not too much, not too much. And on the days where I have like a light makeup look and I don't want to fully fill in my brows, this is what I do to them. I just brush this along them because I feel like it does make them look a little fuller and a little bit more tamed without you actually having to fill them in. Not bad, right? So once I do that, then I go in and I use my Kabrow. This is Beige right here. Been obsessed with this ever since I got it. The best brow pomade ever. I feel like the Anastasia one is too thick for my brows personally. And I don't know, there's just something about this pomade from Benefit that I love and I can't get enough of. The little brush that comes with this is actually not bad at all. I can't complain, but I prefer to use the Anastasia brow brush. And what I do is I just open up my Kabrow, and mine's dried up just a little bit because I did leave it out, whoops, but it still works awesome. I just dip it in there, brush through my brows, and then I start filling them in. And I do feel like since I use this first to sort of like fill them in, I don't have to fill them in that much with this because they already look full. So mostly I just use this to really outline the brow, and then I just brush everything out. And how pretty does that look? Nice and natural brows. If you know me, you know that I'm all about a soft brow. I do not like bold brows whatsoever. I just don't like them. Even when I do my clients, I normally stick to a soft brow because I firmly believe in what Wayne Goss says about brows. I don't know if you guys ever watch his videos, but if you ever hear him talk about brows, he says that eyebrows are like the frame to the face, right? So imagine a beautiful painting, and imagine that beautiful painting being framed on the ugliest, tackiest frame that you've ever seen, or like on a very, very thick frame. It almost distracts from the painting. Whereas if the frame is a little bit more subtle and not such a statement, you can really appreciate the artwork. So that's my approach to brows too, which is why I like to keep them nice and simple, nothing crazy. Nice, soft, and natural, because I do feel like the eye makeup should really be the artwork, and your rest of your face should be the artwork. Your brows should not be the point of attention. And I don't know, that's just personally how I feel. Like, there's nothing worse to me than seeing like a really beautiful eye, bold makeup, and then a bold brow, and it's just like, whoa, it's too much. So I like to tone it down on the brows personally. Then I'm just gonna use this Benefit Highbrow. Really love this as well. And I just like to sweep this under the brow to sort of like clean it up, but also highlight it at the same time. Just gonna take that lighter color and then use that to blend like the space between my eyebrow and the crease. I'm just gonna dust off any excess powder or any eyeshadow that might have fallen. And like I said, I'm not going to wear any falsies, so I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I always recommend to curl your lashes. I feel like it does make a big difference, and it does give you a little bit more of that lift to open up your eye. So the mascaras I use were the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. I really love this mascara. I love that the wand is so tiny like this. It does like make your lashes look more voluminous without making them look cakey, like clumping them up. And then I also topped it off with the They're Real mascara. If you know me, you know that I like to do the most and double up on my mascaras. And then I just went ahead and put the same color that I used in my crease on my bottom lash line. Use the same product that I put under my brow in my waterline to make my eyes pop. Apply some of that in here. Okay, so now I'm just gonna bronze up my face. For my skin tone, I like to actually contour with my bronzer. Like, I don't feel the need to bronze and contour. I feel like I can just do the same with a bronzing powder. I do feel that my skin is like very glowy, and I want to say it's a mixture of using the Shimmering Skin Perfector, like that cream that I mixed in with my foundation, but also this powder that I use. The powder definitely has some shimmer to it. I don't know if you guys can see that on the back of my hand. It's probably very hard to see because the powder is almost the same color as my skin tone, but it definitely adds like a sheer glow to your skin, the powder. It's very velvety, it's very soft, and it has that sheer glow to it. When you wear mauve tones on your eyes and then you do like a mauve blush, it brings out your eyes. To contour the nose, I'm going to use the same bronzing powder. I'm just going to use this e.l.f. fan brush. I love using this to contour my nose. I just lightly dip it in there, sweep it up the sides into the brow. This is like super fast contouring. Do you see how easy I snatched my nose? And I like to take a little bit and put it like right up here to give me that button nose. I just like to take like a clean brush and just, you know, for any harsh lines. I love to layer my highlights, and I love, love, love using a cream highlighter first and then a powder highlight. So I'm just going to take Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is the poured version, which is the cream version. This is Opal, and I'm just going to take a little bit on my ring finger. Oh, you guys already see how gorgeous that is. Now, to melt that into the skin, what I like to do is take a setting spray and spray it on a beauty blender, top of the excess, and then just press that into my skin so it looks really natural. Now we can leave it like this, but we are extra, so we're just gonna add now the powder highlight on top. Becca's Opal. You guys seen me use this in a lot of videos. One of my favorites, especially for medium to darker complexions. So I'm gonna take my favorite fan brush in the whole wide world from London Brush Co. This is the number 7 brush, and I love it because look how thin that brush is. So when you pick up that highlight and you apply it on your skin, it just literally like melts into the skin. It doesn't sit on top of the skin, and I believe it's because the brush is so thin that you're able to achieve that, because with my other brushes that are a little bit thicker, I don't get the same effect that I get when I use this brush. And a little goes a long way with this highlight, so you really, I mean, if you want to do the most, you could do the most, but since I already use like the cream, I'm not gonna go in heavy-handed with this. Pat that powder into the skin. Okay, now for the lips, we're gonna do a nude lip. If you want, you can do a bold lip like that berry lip. Would probably look gorgeous with this, but I'm just gonna keep it nude. I'm gonna do the lips, and I'm gonna use this Gen Nude lip liner from Bare Minerals in the color Attitude. And I really love this color. It's just a nice brown, and it really melts into the nude colors that you use. Excuse Rico whining in the background. I had to put him in his little crate so I can finish filming this last part of the video. So I'm just gonna line my lips with this. If you ever see me wearing a nude color, it's probably either this Smashbox one in Stepping Out or Bashful by Girlactik. I love nudie pinks. I just feel like they complement my skin tone so well. Anything else makes me look washed out, but nudie pinks I live for. They just look so good, so I'm always adding more nudie pinks to my collection. And look how gorgeous this lip liner is. Even just like this with a little bit of lip mask that I have on. This is Nicole Guerrero's Best Damn Lip Mask. I really love this. I love layering it on when I'm going to bed, just so my lips could be nice and moisturized. But look how nice this lip liner alone looks. Rico, seriously? Let me just add a little bit of the Smashbox on top. Now, just to seal in all the makeup and add even more of a glow, I'm going to use this Glow Mist by Pixie. I got this maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and look, I'm already halfway through the bottle. Clearly, I'm obsessed, and I love it. They actually sell this in Target, so if you guys ever see it, make sure you snatch it up, because it's bomb. I'm just gonna... And then, con mi abanico, me voy a sacar. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to highlight my inner tear duct, which I always do. So I'm just gonna take the Opal again, dip a little pencil brush in there, and highlight the tear duct. Take off your clips, tussle the hair a little bit. Yes, come through, beachy waves. If you guys wanna know how to get this hair, I have a tutorial on it, just go watch it. Then I'm just gonna add a little bit of my favorite hairspray when my hair's straight, this On It spray by L'Oreal, classic bomb. And I just like it because you can spray a lot of it and it like holds your hair, but it doesn't make your hair crunchy. And the smell is a little bit overpowering in my opinion. I wish it wasn't so overpowering, because if you put a lot, it can get like whoa. But I like it, and what I love about it is that no matter how much spray you put, like, it'll hold your hair but you can still comb through your hair the next day. Like, I remember one time I had my hair like this, and then the next day I just brushed it all out. My hair wasn't stiff, it wasn't crunchy. I was able to brush through my hair, and then I had my hair in a bun the next day without a problem. So alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope that you enjoyed this get ready with me. I know it was really random. I really didn't have much to talk about. Like, I didn't have no chisme, but I'm gonna try to do more get readies with me when I have more chisme. It could be like a chisme get ready with me. We need to come up with like a little catchy name. Who doesn't love some good chisme or a little bochinche get ready with me? Or just like a little random, me talking random shit get ready with me. If you like this get ready with me, leave a thumbs up and leave a comment below. so that I know to make more of them. But other than that, my job here is done. I love you guys. Hope that you enjoyed this look. I know I did. It's one of those just easy go-to glam looks that I always love. The product information will be down in the description box. All the information on this robe would be in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with my videos, and don't forget to ring my bell so that you can get the notifications next time I upload a new video. All right, bye guys.